Cuxton, welcome to your assembly for this afternoon. You have got 4 faces talking to you this afternoon, but of course you have got me first. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm Miss Hodder, and we're going to be talking to you this afternoon about STEM Week, which is going to start next week. Okay, so STEM is all about the future. Okay, it stands for science, technology, engineering and maths. So if you take the first letter for each of those, science is an S, technology is a T, engineering is an E, and maths is an M, and those 4 letters make STEM. So they are the areas of learning that you are going to start to look at next week for STEM Week. Okay, so it's all about creating thinkers, creators, problem solvers, doers, innovators and inventors. Okay, so you might know some famous inventors, and if you don't, you might like to go away and research some famous inventors. There are lots of them, and you might be able to find something really interesting that they have made. Okay, everything is an invention, isn't it? So think about the thing that you like the most. I wonder whether you could go away and find out who invented it. Okay, so for STEM Week next week, you are going to get the opportunity to do lots of science, lots of computing, lots of DT, and also a little bit of something different for maths. Okay, so Mrs. Carmen, Mrs. Houghton, Miss Taylor and myself have sent your teachers lots of different activities for those subjects, but your teachers have also found some activities for you to do as well, and it's going to be really exciting. We're really looking forward to seeing all of the pictures for it. Now this year our theme for STEM is innovating for the future. Okay, now that means creating something new or changing something to make it better for the future. Okay, now I'm going to stop there and I'm going to let one of the other ladies tell you a little bit more about STEM Week.
Thank you, Miss Hodder. So it's Miss Taylor here. For those of you who don't know me, I teach down in Year 2 and I'm the computing lead at Cuxton. So as Miss Hodder has kindly explained, the theme for this year's STEM Week is innovating for the future. So I thought it would be a good idea to have a look back at some popular inventions for the past 10 years. When I was younger, these inventions may have seemed absolutely crazy, but now we use them in everyday life. Ring doorbell. The Ring doorbell idea was rejected in 2013, but 5 years later, Amazon bought the company for $1 billion. Electric cars. Mocked by many at the time of its launch in 2010, and for its awkward size, somewhere between a big phone and a small computer, today the iPad has sold over 400 million copies. Nintendo Switch. Netflix has actually been around since 1997, but in 2010 it became a household name when it started to stream to households. And of course we can't forget Amazon Alexa. Let's look at some really fantastic inventions created by some children.
Children at more than 200 schools in the UK have been busy inventing devices and gadgets to improve life in the modern world. It's part of the BP STEM Challenge, a competition to encourage students between the ages of 11 and 14 to use their skills in science, technology, engineering and maths in a creative and fun way. The competition is in its 5th year, and the brief for 2019 designers was to solve an everyday problem. 11 teams from 10 middle and secondary schools reached the final, with inventions ranging from zero-waste tea bags to a tuning device for flutes. The finalists presented their ideas and prototypes at the Science Museum in London.
Welcome to the Ultimate STEM Challenge final.
Students got the chance to discuss their inventions with the judges, all leading scientists and engineers. After a lot of debate between the experts, 2 students from Blundell's School near Tiverton in Devon were declared the winners. Sophia and Freya designed a device for coffee machines that checks the cup size before pouring, which makes it suitable for different sized containers, cutting down on plastic pollution from single-use cups.
We were in our dining hall at school and our dishwasher was broken, so we were using loads of plastic cutlery and plastic plates, and we thought that this wasn't very good because it was all just going to get chucked away.
So our device measures the approximate volume of a container, and that solves the problem of single-use plastic cups being used in coffee machines and single-use plastic wrapping in vending machines, because if you can bring your own reusable container, then that's zero plastic waste.
Another invention designed to cut down on plastic waste was the teapot, a jelly to replace the tea bag.
So is this what you think the final product would look like?
It was designed by a team of girls at Wimbledon High School.
Me and my friends, we love drinking tea. It's also obviously a tradition here in Britain, drinking tea. And so we just sort of looked at that and looked for potential problems. We found that tea bags, they contain a lot of plastic in the ceiling. And obviously we want to solve this problem of the fact that there's plastic in something that we love to consume so much.
Protecting the planet was at the centre of many of the ideas.
England is saturated with landfills and it's harming the environment every single day.
Students from Tiffin School in Kingston designed a landfill mining scheme that sees current landfill reclaimed and recovers valuable recyclable materials.
Since I was 5, I've been building things and trying to improve the world, so I'd like to get a career in STEM.
2 teams that were highly commended by the judges both focused on the health problems faced every day by some of their friends.
Well, Jemima and myself, we both suffer from asthma.
Students at Breeden Hill Academy School in Evesham in Worcestershire designed a wearable device that includes a watch, pedometer, heart rate monitor and inhaler, so asthma sufferers can always have their medication close at hand.
It's an asthma watch, so it means that your inhaler will be closer to you, you won't have to fumble around in a bag to find it, and all in all you'll be safer on the long run, really.
Hi, I'm Ryan and I'm deaf.
Walton Priory Middle School pupils from Stone in Derbyshire designed a vibrating insert for a shoe to help people with hearing loss, like their classmate, enjoy the music at a noisy disco or dance. While these students at Woodford School for Girls in Essex created an improved mouthguard to protect their teeth. It's easy to change the size, which is especially useful for teenagers whose faces and mouths are still growing.
Our idea is having a mouth-shaped tray loaded up with a material which stays in the mouth, sets, and protects the teeth throughout an episode of contact sports. It will have a better fit than the mouldy hot water ones, will be partially disposable, have a reusable tray, fun putty to play with, and a reasonable setting time. Nothing like this is currently available.
These flautists from Colleton Grammar School in Devon also designed something close to their hearts, an automatic flute tuner, and won an award for their demonstration stand. More environmental gadgets in the finals included a drainpipe energy generator, a gravity generator that helps people in the developing world recharge their batteries, and a scanner that sorts different types of waste for recycling. While devices to help individuals included the glove torch, which keeps your hands warm as well as lighting up your path. This competition helped these young inventors learn at first hand the importance of studying STEM subjects, not only as a starting point for a career in industry, but as an investment in their own futures and that of the planet.
There's always something for you in STEM, so give it a go.
Hi guys, so as part of STEM week this year we've decided to run a competition throughout the week. This afternoon you will be given a letter explaining all of the details of this competition, so make sure that you give this to your adults so they can support you. The theme of this year's STEM week is Innovating for the Future. We are looking for some creative new ideas for the future. You will need to design something for the future, and it could be anything from a new item of cool clothing to the next computer gadget to a brand new piece of cooking equipment. You will need to explain your design through pictures and words as best as you can. Once you've finished your design and you're happy with it, hand it to your class teacher who will pass it to one of us. The deadline for this is the 26th of March. There will be one winner from early years, one from Key Stage 1 and one from Key Stage 2. Winners and prizes will be announced in Mrs. Alden Brewery's celebration assembly on Monday the 29th of March. Have a fantastic week of designing and see if you can inspire your adults to get involved.
Hi guys, as you can hear it's going to be STEM week next week, and I hope you get to do loads and loads of science experiments and have loads of fun. I thought I would show you a really cool experiment that you can do at home. You will need some milk, some food colouring. If you have more than two, you can use more than two. I've just got two. You need one of these cotton buds and you need some washing up liquid. So first of all, pour some milk onto a plate. So you've got enough just to fill up to the edges. There you go. And then before I'm going to put the food colouring in, I'm going to put some washing up liquid on one of the tips of my cotton buds. There you go. There it is, ready to go, which I'm going to put there waiting to be used in a second. Now, I'm going to put one drop of red food colouring on first. You can use whatever colour you like. And then some green. Looks quite pretty already. Now watch what happens when I touch it with the washing up liquid. Now if you had three colours that would look even better. So if you get any photos of you doing that experiment, let me know, I'd love to hear from you. So have a great week exploring all of those lovely STEM subjects, and please send me any photos you have of you doing some very cool experiments. Bye for now.
Have a STEMtastic STEM week, Cuxton. We are so excited to see everything you get up to next week in your STEM lessons. Bye!